Good morning or good evening, y'all. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I got another ultimate guide here for Peni Parker. This is part 1, and in part 1 we got Industro Path. I believe that's how you say it, but correct me if I'm wrong. In this guide, I'll be showing you the best spots to place her mines, her traps, her webs, where to use her ultimates, and so on. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below what map I should do next. And finally, if you guys do want me to try out different characters, let me know down in the comment section below as well what character I should try. Anyways, I don't want to take up too much more of your guys' time. This right here is the ultimate guide on how to use Peni Parker. Let's go. Alright, welcome everybody. This is the map right here. This is completely optional what I'm about to do, but this is a nice little trick. You hide her trap in the bush right here. Web this so they can't see it. And wait for them to come out. Oh! If you don't do that, then you usually just want to place your trap right there. And then lead these off with like your webs. So then you can create a little more distance, so if anybody does try to come over here, your webs can automatically go through this path thing. If you guys didn't know, you're able to place down your trap and connect your snare web or your mobility webs, and it will make a line targeting the enemy. It also will block off this area too, so if you want to, you can throw your webs down right here for any backline attackers that want to try to beat your healers. And I decided to do a map for bots because it would just be easier to show you guys the examples. But let's just say that they did push back over here. You'd like to place down your trap either right here, or you could come up to right here. This is not really like a secure area, but you can always trap this area up right here. Trap this area up right here, put a web right there, maybe put another web right there, block this all off, trap it all up. There's another great spot for Peni. This spot's actually really OP for Peni on this map. You place down your traps right in this room, and then you extend them out, because as soon as they try to step on those traps, I mean, that Thor is he's just dead instantly. He stands no chance. And then if they try to push in, you got the Venom, you just block this. There's nothing that they can do. You get instantly healed, you take over the cart, you're right here, right next to it. You can't see your trap from here. You have to come all the way to this little corner, and by that time you can also extend your traps down to be at that corner. I mean, it's totally up to you. It's your playstyle with Peni. There's multiple playstyles. This spot over here is a very nice spot to also trap up. I recommend trapping up this side over here because that means that they can't just peek in through this area. They have to come all the way over here, turn their back to your team, and still, even then, your traps are hopefully going to be already placed out. And as soon as they try to step right here and destroy it, I'm just going to die. I see a lot of Peni mains trying to place down their traps up here, and that is just not smart. This is an entire breakable platform that most teams break anyways. If anything, I just recommend placing it in this room and playing this this health pack just very selfishly. Not against your team, but against the enemy team. You don't ever want to play selfish from your team as a Peni main. You always want to leave your team with the best chance of survival. This wall is also completely breakable with Peni, and you can just break right through it and play this. Your trap is completely hidden. This wall does not break right here, so it is completely all good. If you do get all the way pulled back, you could place your trap down right here, but it does have a higher chance of getting destroyed. I recommend placing your trap down actually right over here, because like I said, you can always put your traps out this way, this direction, because then all your mines will go and travel through. And also, you are blocking this healing path off from any players that want to try to get it. That is very important to do. You want to try to block these off. Let's say that they did break through this gate, which looks like they might be doing. You would want to put down, ideally, your trap right here. Sometimes you can place it down in this bush and it gets hidden. I got this green Peni skin, so it is a little helpful to like hide it. And then just web it down right there, web it down right here. Place down your traps. Yeah, just keep on going on from right there. There's a couple great spots actually for this defense that Peni could use. A spot is right up here. She can place down this, and then right on the edges of where these traps are, people won't think that her traps will reach. they will, as long as you plop right there. And then it's hard to get behind you. It's right next to your spawn, so if they're spawn camping. Another great one is this room right in here. You just place down your trap, you have this healing pad, so nobody can get it. You can get it, your team can get it. And then also you can place out your webs to make it harder for the enemies to come and get you. And also let your mines. It's pretty much the same thing over and over again for Peni Parker. But now let's say that they do reach this area right up here, and they're coming down this way. And they're trying to push through this spot. The ideal spot is to just place your trap right here and just start throwing mines at this edge. Another trap right here, maybe another one right there just to add a little HP for you, and just start shooting right through this area. You can also place down your trap right in this doorway. Let's see if he comes back over this way. Oh, he's getting close. He's just done. That's it. You web him, and then you just wait for your teammates and you to kill him. This down here is also another great little choke for Peni right here. We'll see if they push through. I hope they do. You can also come down into this room right here. This is another nice little room right here. I like putting my trap right on this edge right here, and then placing down my traps just right on like the outside. So then if they do try to enter this room when they're pushing in, it's really difficult. You can also put it right here on the corner, so it's very hard for them to see, but then they might get a nice little angle on it right here. So this spot right here is also a great spot to place your spider traps, because believe it or not, it is very difficult to see your trap from right here. I mean, maybe you can see a little tiny bit, maybe destroy it, and it is so difficult for an enemy team to see this and try to play around it while you're just spraying at them and then also constantly throwing down your mines. So it's also a really good spot to do. This spot right over here as well is very good. You can try to hold this off, try to hold off their healers. If the convoy is right here, most likely the healers are going to be sitting nice and pretty back here. So if you're able just to sit in that corner and spray them, and throw mines constantly in the back, then that could be good. Maybe even place down a web in that corner, throw your mines in that corner right there, so then when they go and try to go around the corner, it instantly just you also get this health pack as well, so if you do get low, you can push back, destroy your mine, or come on over here, reposition it to this corner, and just play this right here. And a great place to place it is honestly right here, and letting the webs go and connect all the way through to the outside right here. So then if they ever do get cocky and they want to run up right here, so this spot's a little tricky. I recommend coming up to here actually and placing down your traps and just playing this atop area and just being a nuisance on this attacking team and just constantly laying down fire as you hopefully have like your Venom or whoever your other tank is, just constantly laying down also support. You could throw in your mines in there, you can pop your ultimate. It's really up to you. Get that finisher off this thing, get the storm out. You could trap up there to get the Iron Man for storm. There's also another spot right down here, obviously, if you just want to place down your trap right there and extend these parts out. There's really nothing too much to that. Also up here as well, you can always place it down right here. You got a nice little healing pad. There really isn't too much more depending on that map for defense. I apologize for just jumping straight through the clips, but honestly, Peni's very strong on offense on this map, so let's jump straight into that. This is the offensive for this map. Usually I like to come down to this door right over here. Usually I like to place down my trap right there, not at that exact angle. I try to place it down a little more downwards, maybe right there behind the pole if they're not being crazy aggressive. I try to push up, do some damage, trying to kill their healers in the back right there. There's some more mines. Another spot that I like to place my traps are right here. But yeah, like I said earlier, this room right here is super strong for Peni, especially with that health track. But just like you guys saw, I got 3 of them dead from my traps right there. So we can just move up. This room is also super strong for Peni, like I said earlier. Put in our trap right here. It's also super strong for offensive Peni too, because you can always just place down the traps. But a better spot for Peni is right here at this edge, because then this entire area is just pretty much blocked off. There's nothing that they can do. And if they try to want to enter, if you place down your trap right there, you pretty much win this round. It doesn't really matter. They could try to run out, but they're just gonna die. Once you reach this point, I usually place down my traps right there, or I try to loop around to where this area is. And let's just get her out of here, because get out of here. Or I try to loop around and I place my trap at this staircase and I play right here. And this is exactly where I'll just shred down the entire map, use the webbing, the infinite projectile ranging webbing, and constantly suppress fire down to the enemy team. And then also this this spot is also super strong on offense. There's not much that they can do. When they try to get into this room, it's gonna be super difficult to try to get into here. And as long as you can just hold it off from enemy teams, there's nothing that they can do. And then also another great spot for Penny's mine trap right here is just this corner right here. It's very difficult to see that from this corner. All you see is this webbing, and once you've got it like all this placed on the ground, it's really difficult to try to step into this spot. Let's kill him. And then another like OP spot for Penny's mine trap is right here. This is exactly what you want whenever you place down an enemy for a mine trap. Is have it right there in that little corner area. And just constantly place down your traps. The mines, or the trap barely survived at like 20 HP. But once you take over this area, you win the match. They can't push in. They can try to push on over here, but the traps are still going to target them. If you're getting held at this area right here, place down your trap in this corner, and then extend off from your with your webs right here, and then try to even go to this web right here and try to connect these webs together. For offense, I recommend coming to this little corner right here and connecting. So then it's very difficult for them to come in here and get this. I also like to place down my traps up here because they do extend down, and the traps will be a little glitchy, but usually they work trying to get down to the bottom of it. So that's pretty nice, and it's also very difficult for them to see your trap fully, unless obviously they get above you like that. But this is probably the best spot to have it. I mean, the other good spot is right in this little corner room. This spot actually could be better because the wall is destructible. Another really good spot that I like to place it is right here. A lot of people say to place it up here. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just so easily able to get like taken down. I mean, just behind this wall is just so much easier. You can extend your traps out this way. All in all, it's just a way better spot to be able to get your traps to be moving. And to be honest, there's not a lot more. You can always come over here, and whenever you're trapping them from like trying to escape, you can place down your traps right there. And honestly, that should be it for this map on offense. Remember guys, this is my opinion and my playstyle with this character. But honestly, I do enjoy making these videos for you guys. If this video does well enough, then I will do another guide and another map. Comment down below which map you want me to try next. And with that, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.